Hey guys, how's it going and welcome back. So, yet another back deck video. Awesome. I'm actually enjoying this weather while it's lasting. So, final thoughts and review on the Wltoys A969 Shortcourse truck. First thing you're going to notice is I do not have my stock tires on this thing. I still got the ghost tires on. I'm actually leaving these tires on until I wear them out because, man, these tires hook up really nice. For those of you who may not have seen the video yet, I do have a video. My son and I were racing this thing. I also have a couple other videos on this thing. But so far, I got to tell you, I've taken some pretty bad wipeouts with this thing, and nothing's broken, which, you know, my suspicions were actually correct. The plastic is actually made a lot thicker and more durable on this than the HSP vehicles that this thing is made off of. This one is actually a little tiny bit bigger too than the HSPs for being a 1/18 scale, and the ones I'm talking about are like your Ghost, your Knight, okay, those ones. Putting this side by side, you'll see in that video of the race I had with my son with his igniter, this one is actually a little bit bigger, not by a whole lot, but just a tiny bit. And the honkin' 390 motor in this thing can ever get up and boogie, you know. Yesterday, after the race, I completed off my pack in this thing, and I just floored it continuously. I didn't get forgiving whatsoever. I wanted to see how much I could overheat this thing, and I couldn't. And so that's actually really good. I'm really impressed. But I've run several packs through this thing. You know, not just on the race, you know, stuff on camera, lots of runs off camera. I've been having a blast with this thing. This thing is a hoot to drive. It is definitely going to get all the metal upgrades that are currently available and any new ones that come out. And there are a few metal upgrades, plus ball bearings and so on, that are already out for this thing. So, you know, it's got some potential there for more and more. Now, I am going to be taking this thing a step ahead, and I'm going to be replacing the servo with a higher kilogram servo, probably a metal geared one, is what I'm thinking. And I'm going to replace the combination ESC receiver board with a separate receiver, separate speed controller, and still keep this at 2-cell. And I'm also going to strongly consider a brushless upgrade. However, I'm not going to go very strong. I'm going to go with a mild brushless one, because even a mild brushless one is still going to cook an extra 10-15 mile an hour out of this thing. And I'm hoping the gear system and the diffs hang on. Yeah, she's a pretty fun truck, guys. If you're looking at an overall rating on this thing, which I'm sure you are, I'm going to stick this one at an easy 4 out of 5 total. Like, as a total final, my total review, total final thoughts on this, especially after what I went through with this and beating the daylights out of it, I'm definitely prepared to give this thing an easy 4 out of 5. And yes, I have jumping videos coming for you guys too with this thing as well. So you're going to see this thing jumping. And with those videos, I will run the stock tires, you know. And these ones, I'm going to leave them on regardless, but for the other videos that I'm going to do with this truck, a few of them beating it up, I'll put the stock tires on. But when I ain't doing videos, I'm putting these tires back on, because I really like how these ones hook up, especially on the asphalt. They do a really nice job. But so overall, it's, like I said, 4 out of 5. She's a really good truck. The price is good, you know. There's a lot of places you can buy this thing, you know. I'm quite happy with this thing, and I'm gonna definitely still get into buying the other 3 versions of this. They've got the buggy, they got the little rally car, and there's the pickup truck style, eh? So I'm gonna make sure I got the whole set. And but I think this one and maybe one of the other ones will be modded out. The other 2, no, I'm not going to invest that kind of money into 4 machines and totally, you know, metal the daylights out of them, you know. But they'll all get ball bearings, that's for sure, because these oil bearings that come with them, I call them bushings really, they're not going to last forever, you know. bearings are going to be a much better investment. You're going to get a little bit more speed. Things are going to be a little bit more tighter, you know, that sort of thing. So yeah, definitely ball bearings got to be done. And adjustable metal turnbuckles for your steering and everything, so you can do more different setups and whatnot. Definitely a good idea. And the parts for even the upgrades are cheap. Replacement stock parts for this thing are extremely cheap, which is good. I like cheap, you know, especially when it comes to parts and that. And I've already gone ahead and I had a couple spare clips on some HSP shocks, so now I got 3 clips on either side of the back, so that's giving me a lot better in the rear end. The front, like I said, it's pretty much fine on this, and I don't even know, there isn't even any preloads on the front on this thing. I may get a couple preloads, like one on either side, just because of the whole jumping thing. But we'll see how it does just the way it is. So, but yeah, so if you're looking for, you know, something for, you know, around the $100, $120, or, you know, depending where you get it, could be under, I don't know. This is definitely a good place to start. I honestly got to tell you guys, these things are way better, in my opinion, than even the Lighthawks, okay? And they're going to be more affordable too. They're slightly bigger than the Lighthawk versions. Not by much, but every little bit counts. And they are a little wider too in their stance, so they tend to do a really good job. But feel free to check out my race video, my other videos on this, and let me know what you think. Let me know what you think of this one. Any comments or questions, you know, hey, you know the drill. Feel free to ask, and I'll do the best I can to answer them. And we'll catch you on the next video for sure. Thanks for watching.